This is an Action News Sports Special, Saturday Night Eagles Fever. Now live from FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland, here is Action News Sports Director Gary Papa.
And good evening, everybody, from Landover, Maryland. When the Eagles hope that it's over tonight in Landover, they hope to be the NFC Eastern champions. This is a crucial game in so many ways for your Philadelphia Eagles. What if, number one, what if the Eagles happen to win tonight? Of course, they do get the NFC East. What they also get is a first-round bye and a home game in a couple of weeks in the second round. And if they win tonight and St. Louis happens to lose tomorrow in Detroit, an added bonus. Eagles will all get that NFC East stuff, and they also get home field advantage throughout the NFC playoffs all the way to a possible Super Bowl. But, this is the big but, if they happen to lose tonight, the champion of the NFC East could be the Cowboys. If they win tomorrow versus New Orleans, they get that first-round bye. Eagles will become a wild-card team without any home games in the playoffs. That's what they're playing for. That's why it is so important. And a few moments ago, we talked to, on the field, Eagles defensive tackle Darwin Walker.
I just know if we win this one, it puts us in a great position. And that's all I know. So we need to go out here and win. Do what we do.
Execute. I mean, that's the easiest way to say it. Put it, just come out and play our game and just do what we got to do and take care of our, the ball on offense and our defense to stop their offense.
Just got to play hard and execute and, just go out here and play like it's our last time. Have fun. That's it. Got to get us a win. Get to that big dance. That's where we want to go.
It's going to be a good game. You know them players come out there to work hard. So, it ain't going to be no easy win.
They're not rolling over, you know that.
Oh, definitely, definitely. It's going to be a dogfight.
Freddie Mitchell talking about tonight's game. On the other side of the football, of course, the Washington Redskins. Jeremiah Trotter, we weren't able to talk to him, but we were able to talk to Tim Hasselbeck. He, of course, played with the Eagles. He is their fourth string when he was for the Eagles, but tonight, Tim gets that start against these guys. He knows what the Eagles can do. First up, Redskin quarterback, Tim Hasselbeck.
Well, I just think we need to protect the ball, protect the ball and stuff. You can't turn it over. We need to pick up the blitz.
What's it been like? I see you guys goofing around a little bit now. How is it to see all the old guys?
It's good seeing the old guys, but at the same time, they're on the other team, and need to get a win tonight.
Let's do it. Congratulations.
Hope I'll see you at the Pro Bowl this year.
I hope not either. I'd like to be in the other place, but if not, Pro Bowl's not a bad consolation. Congratulations on that.
I'm thinking big for y'all. I'm not going to let y'all walk over us tonight.
I know you're not. Shit, that's the scary part. Too many good players, man.
I want to see y'all do well, though. Y'all deserve it.
What's going on? This is Darnarian McCants with the Washington Redskins, number 85. I want to send a shout out to all my people in Delaware State represent, and my family in Philly. Watch out for us, baby.
Darnarian McCants, of course, is from Delaware State. Those are the Redskins. Now, we spent some time at the hotel with the Eagles earlier today, and they also talked about the importance of getting at Hasselbeck. The number one guy is that rookie defensive end, Jerome McDougal. It is time for McDougal to step up, and he knows it tonight against Hasselbeck.
It helps you a lot. The coaches are familiar with him, and a lot of players are real familiar with just the kind of guy he is and his mannerisms and everything. I think it'll help us out a lot. But also on the flip side, he knows a lot about us, and he knows some of the things that we do. So, you still got to go out there and play, bottom line.
We got to go out there and we got to take care of business. We got to focus on what's at hand, and that's the Redskins. We can't look beyond that. We just got to look and see Redskins, and if we do that, then I think everything will fall into place and everything will happen.
We just got to be patient with these guys, with an all-pro corner, Champ Bailey and a rising star, Fred Smoot. We just have to be patient and go out there and make some plays, and because we know those guys are going to make plays too.
But this one has a little bit more to play for. I think that we go in there, we handle business, we come out and play true Eagle football, we'll be all right.
And that is Freddie Mitchell. Now, Phil Andrews is over at Dave & Buster's on Delaware Avenue, and I take a guess, Phil, you're not alone tonight, right, Phil?
I tell you what, Gary, anywhere you go in the Delaware Valley tonight, I'm sure you will find Eagle fans. The folks that work here tonight at Dave & Buster's are all wearing their Eagles jerseys. And as you can see, I found some Eagles fans. Now, there you go. Hey, they're pumped up for this game. Now, hold on 1 second. We got Tyler here. Tyler's from Paoli. And Tyler, now, I got to ask you a question. Back when they started 0-2, did you think they'd be in this situation 11-4 with a chance to actually get home field advantage?
You know what? We can never doubt McNabb. He's going to come back. He did it for us. We're here now, and here we go. Ready? Here we go.
E-A-G-L-E-S, all right, now, as excited as these fans are, Gary, the one thing they do not want to be is disappointed for a third year in a row. As the Eagles embark on their fourth straight trip to the playoffs, apprehension runs high. Because let's face it, after back-to-back disappointing losses in the NFC Championship, just getting back to this year's title game is not enough.
Super Bowl ring is more important than anything other player, to me. I mean, I dream about that feeling, being able to have that ring. And no matter what people say, when you got that ring, ain't nothing else they can tell you.
The ultimate goal of the Philadelphia Eagles is to be Super Bowl champions. Point blank, period. There's no doubt about that.
Of course, 2 years ago, the Birds went blow for blow with Kurt Warner and that high-powered Rams offense, the greatest show on turf in the NFC title game, their first appearance in 22 years. But unlike their 1980 trip against Dallas, the Eagles on the losing end of a 29-24 final.
You almost have that sense like if you make it this far and don't make it, what's the use of even coming? I mean, you get a few more checks, but we all got money. We're not playing for money, but it's just disappointing. Maybe in a week or so, then you look back and say, oh, yeah, we had a pretty good year, but right now you're just disappointed.
The immediate pain is so evident right now that, we're just trying to deal with that. I can't begin to think about how far we've come without, realizing how close we were.
Well, little did Martin know that the Eagles would be as good, if not better, the following year when they set a franchise record for points while finishing with a record of 12-4. But like the prior season, the Birds' journey to the Super Bowl ended at the Vet with a devastating 27-10 loss in the NFC title game to eventual Super Bowl champion Tampa Bay. As a matter of fact, Action News was in San Diego that afternoon watching that game with a group of Eagle fans who were anticipating a Philadelphia-Oakland Super Bowl.
This really hurts. It really does hurt a lot. And, there's always next year, but you know what? There is no next year. This was the year, I think.
Oh, it's so surreal right now. I mean, to be out here in a California and watching in an Eagles bar just get picked apart like that. I mean, we suffered with Marion Campbell, Buddy Ryan. Andy Reid's gotten us closer than we've ever been, but maybe 23 years we'll have to wait.
And you know what? As disappointed as those fans were in San Diego last year, these fans here are pumped up tonight. Hey, real quick before I go, hey, prediction for tonight's game.
38-17 Birds, baby.
Hey, I'm with him. Phil Andrews of Dave & Buster's down in Northern Liberties. Back to you, Gary.
All right, thank you, Phil Andrews. More football coming up. Susie Colbert from ESPN will be here. Also, all the defensive problems. No Troy Vincent, no Carlos Emmons. We'll continue from Landover right after this with the Eagles Saturday Night Fever football special right after this.
Saturday Night Eagles Fever is brought to you by Turkey Hill's Eagles Touchdown Sundae Ice Cream. The big events are on 6ABC.
The hottest new cars.
Knee-deep in flowers.
Philadelphia Zoo's soaring safari.
Off and racing. It is extremely fast.
A unique museum.
Deeply honored.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. A new stadium.
Very psyched.
It's insane. Moving day for the Bell. Happy Thanksgiving. Marian Anderson Award.
I love you, Philadelphia.
We can't wait to show you what's next.
My wife says if I don't bring home a half gallon of Eagles touchdown Sunday, the call will be delay of game.
Eagles Touchdown Sunday from Turkey Hill, the official ice cream of the Philadelphia Eagles.
The 2004 family of GMC Envoys is engineered with all the horsepower, all the cargo and passenger space, and all the adaptability your family needs to plow through winter. Professional grade engineering. It's not more than you need, just more than you're used to. Now use bonus cash to lease a 2004 Envoy 4x4 SLE for around $329 a month. Call for residency restrictions and lease details. See the pros at your GMC dealers.
When I came to Cooper,
I needed heart surgery.
I had just torn my ACL.
I was diagnosed with cervical cancer.
First, I went to a hospital in the city.
They couldn't tell me what was wrong.
But at Cooper,
I met with the experts.
People I've read about.
And they performed a procedure no one else offers.
I've never even heard of it.
But it worked.
I got better.
I'm playing today.
They saved my life.
I owe my life.
To Cooper.
To Cooper. To Cooper University Hospital.
The biggest celebration in Ford's history is coming to an end. You have just 100 hours to get the best deals of the year. Now get up to $4,000 cash back on America's best-selling SUVs. Plus, for a very limited time, get a special $500 cash bonus on any Ford Explorer or Expedition. That's a total of $4,500 cash back. But you must hurry. This special offer absolutely ends January 2nd. The biggest celebration, the best deals of the year. One proven leader. Look again at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
I just ate a bowl of Eagles touchdown Sunday, and it's very, 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 very good.
Eagles Touchdown Sunday from Turkey Hill, the official ice cream of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Hey, Philadelphia, welcome to Landover. E-N-G-L-E-S, Eagles! Yeah!
Some of those crazies down here in Landover, Maryland, with me, of course, from Upper Dublin, Pennsylvania, the pride of Upper Dublin, the pride of ESPN, Susie Kolber. Welcome, Susie.
Always great to be with you, Gary.
Oh, well, that's nice to know. Now, tonight, you got one football team that's playing for something, the Philadelphia Eagles. You got those Redskins, and what we're hearing about Steve Spurrier is that team's about ready to quit on them. Is that possible tonight that the Redskins may roll over just a little bit?
Well, we saw it one time today already with the Buffalo Bills, and players always say going into the game that, you know, they play for the love of the game, but there's always just that little bit of something lacking, except you've got guys on the team like a Pro Bowler, like Champ Bailey, who I talked to just a few moments ago, who's testing out his head to see if he can even go because he suffered a concussion last week. And I said to him, well then, why under the circumstances would you even be considering playing? And he says, this is my job, and the guys count on me. So it's players like that make you doubt whether a team could ever roll over, but you need a full team of that kind of guys. A couple of them won't get it done.
So the key tonight for the Eagles maybe to jump on top of the Redskins. They already got the bus going, and then it's lights out.
Demoralize immediately. Right. And as much as the Eagles have run the ball this year, I think the feeling that we got in talking to Andy Reid and some of the guys were just that. Let's put the ball in the air early. Let's try to score some points and demoralize them. Yeah, and have them looking for the bus early.
Got some of the guys warming up. Now, the fans keep a track of run-pass ratio, and they like the fact when the Eagles have a balance, you know all about Eagle fans, they know everything. They want these guys to run the ball more than they throw it, because when they throw it, they make some mistakes, and that could be a problem.
Yeah, I was chatting with Todd Pinkston and Freddie Mitchell, and they can't help but hide their frustration. Everybody is happy that the team is winning, but for a wide receiver, I mean, you want to be the guy, and it's tough when you can't get into that rhythm. So they've had to be patient. You have to leave your ego at the door to be playing Andy's offense this year.
Now on defense, the Eagles know. We talked to McCants earlier, Darnarian McCants from Delaware State. He goes, we're picking on Lito. Lito's shorter than you, he pointed to me, and he's a little guy, and they picked on Lito last week with San Francisco. Obviously, the Redskins tonight will go against Lito Shepherd.
Right, and I mean, and for the Philadelphia Eagles and their defense, you know, you want to attack Tim Hasselbeck, a guy that they're all friendly with, and Tim is the first one to say that there's no revenge in this for him because he credits Andy Reid and the Eagles coaching staff for giving him a chance and to even be on the field. He knows a little something that he can maybe share with the Washington defensive coaches, but then on the other side, the Eagle defenders, they knew a little something about Tim, so I think their idea is, hey, bring that blitz as much as they can, even without Carlos Emmons, without Troy Vincent, but that's Jim Johnson is all about the blitz, so of course we'll still see that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. This is your office, the sideline right here. The best in the business, Susie Kolber.
Thanks,
We'll
Gary.
see you on ESPN tonight. Thank you very much tonight. That, of course, is Susie, Upper Dublin, Pennsylvania. Hello to her father. Now, Jack Brayboy talks about the Eagles defenders. Of course, the word is no Troy Vincent. Eagles, as an interesting number, are 1-7 going into tonight when Troy does not play. Also, Carlos Emmons is out. It's been a season of defensive frustrations because of all those injuries. Jack Brayboy has more on that defense.
In training camp, the Eagles once again thought they had the formula for success on defense. But before they could even get out of preseason, the injuries kicked in, starting with rookie Jamal Green. And week after week, Andy Reid's opening press conference line became no joke.
All right, injuries. Okay, injuries. All right, injuries.
Check it out. Before November of this year, 4 Eagle defenders were placed on injured reserve. Done for the year. Jamal Green, Derek Burgess, Paul Grassmanis, and Hollis Thomas, and they were all members of the defensive line.
I'm surprised this doesn't happen more in football just because of sports so violent.
and it's just a rough sport. You just feel bad for the guys that happens to, but you got to keep on trucking.
And if that wasn't enough, some other big-time players lost major playing time, like Brian Dawkins and Bobby Taylor, both missing 9 games so far this year. Ricky Jerome McDougal missed 8, and Troy Vincent will have missed 2 games, including tonight. All of them have to guard against coming back too soon.
I still consider myself an integral part of the defense. So if I'm still limping around, there's no good thing about me coming out still limping on the field.
And just when you thought things could not get any worse, they did. Last Sunday, the Eagles' best defensive player, Carlos Emmons, went down with a broken leg. He, too, is now gone for the rest of the season.
You want to have all your bullets going into the playoff and postseason. And Carlos is going to be a big loss for us. And like I say, hopefully somebody can step up and take over his spot.
We have guys that are going to step in. I think they're going to play well. It's a tough loss for us because he's a leader, because he's a guy that obviously has been in big games and has done big things for us. But I think, the guys will step up and play well.
Through it all, these guys have managed to keep it together. But it's playoff time now, and the stakes are high. And the question is, can they keep it up?
Thank you, Jack Brayboy. More from Landover, Maryland. John, you got the fans behind me. Here they go crazy one more time. The final game of the regular season. Eagles and Redskins. Coming up right after this. Stay right there.
My wife says if I don't bring home a half gallon of the Eagles touchdown Sunday, the call will be delay of game.
Eagles touchdown Sunday from Turkey Hill, the official ice cream of the Philadelphia Eagles.
You know, the Ram has 20-inch available wheels. Nice. 345 horses of genuine Hemi power. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm getting one too. Want to talk to my sales guy?
During the final days of the Dodge year-end sales drive, get 0% financing, plus up to a $2,000 cash allowance on 2004 Ram 1500 trucks. Hurry, this great deal ends January 2nd.
The biggest celebration in Ford's history is coming to an end. You have just 100 hours to get the best deals of the year. Now get Ford Escape for only $259 a month. These Escapes come loaded with everything you want. A big V6 engine, a power moonroof, 6 CD changer, and keyless entry. Want more? For $259 a month, you'll also get fog lamps, ABS, a power driver's seat, and more. The best deals of the year end January 2nd. So look again at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
How about a little style? Would some power be too much to ask? A road-tuned suspension, 16-valve engine, CD sound system, the open lane.
This holiday season, get $3,000 cash back. Or lease a 2004 Grand MSE solid value for around $199 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for details.
Boom, just like that. Pontiac, fuel for the soul.
This woman did a smart thing. She went to the 25th annual Toyotathon, the year's biggest sales event. So did he. They came for the best selection and great year-end values. Nothing could be smarter than grabbing one of 3 great deals on the #1 selling car in America, the Toyota Camry. Now get 1.9% financing, or $750 cash back, or a $199 a month lease. Come on, get to the 25th annual Toyotathon. Wouldn't you look smart in a new Toyota?
I just ate a bowl of Eagles touchdown Sunday, and it's very, 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 very good.
Eagles touchdown Sunday from Turkey Hill, the official ice cream of the Philadelphia Eagles.
And back live at Landover, Maryland, the Redskins are about to take the field. If you had to pick one MVP for the Eagles this year, no question, Brian Westbrook. Here's our MVP, Scott Palmer.
I always felt that I could make people miss and, make exciting plays for any football team.
The Eagles are lucky to be that team.
There he goes! There he goes!
In his college career, while Brian Westbrook was eluding tacklers at Villanova, he did not escape the eyes of Eagles Director of Player Personnel Tom Heckert
It was tough not to hear about him or read about him or see him just for being in the area, but yeah, it helped.
Westbrook may be short in stature, but he was long in an important statistic that Heckert uses to evaluate college talent.
In the last 2 years of Brian's career, he had a 20-yard run 1 out of every 11 plays, and that was by far tops of the guys in the draft. And so when we get a guy that, that's productive, something's got to be right with the kid, and that was really kind of what started the whole ball rolling.
So Westbrook didn't have to go very far to begin his NFL career. In only 2 years, he's gone from the main line to being a main attraction in the Eagles offense.
I've been blessed with a lot of talent, and a lot of people didn't think that I'll be able to do the things that I'm doing this year. But I think part of it is proving people wrong, and part of it is me just showing what I can truly do.
Brian, do you use that doubt to your advantage to prove people wrong?
I try not to, but every now and then you do, just to let people know that hey, Brian Westbrook is a good guy, and he could play football, and a lot of people don't think that he could.
Brian Westbrook is just as much at home in the Delaware Valley as he is in the Eagles' end zone. He hosts a charity bowling event in Northeast Philly, and earlier this month was in Queens Village, where he helped Santa deliver a stroller for the Variety Club. Brian knows his way around the city of Philadelphia, but now he's hoping to help the Eagles make the ultimate road trip to Houston, Texas, and the Super Bowl.
It would definitely be a thrill. It's one of those things that you always want to be in. You want to go to the Super Bowl and win it. And that's definitely one of our team goals, and hopefully we'll continue to shoot for that, and hopefully at some point we'll get there.
From a small school, Brian Westbrook has become a big name in the NFL and is fast becoming an Eagles fan favorite.
And thank you, Scott Palmer. We'll be back one more time from Landover. The national anthem behind me as we head out to break from Landover.
This year, get everything on your wish list. Announcing the Lincoln Mercury Wish List year-end event with savings on every Lincoln and Mercury, including a $299 monthly lease on Mercury Mountaineer with all-wheel drive and no-charge leather. Lock in a $299 monthly lease with $19.99 cash due at signing on Mountaineer Convenience. And see the all-new Mercury Monterey minivan during the Wish List year-end event at your Lincoln Mercury dealer.
Hi, I'm Mike Quick. This community has been good to me over the years, so I try and do good things in return. So does Sovereign Bank. As Sovereign's Kids and Educational Ambassador, I've witnessed the bank's commitment to children's education. Sovereign team members mentor kids to help them prepare for careers, collect books to give kids the gift of reading, and Sovereign awards scholarships to students in partnership with the Philadelphia Eagles. Just a few of the good things that Sovereign Bank does. After all, giving back is what it's all about.
John Kennedy's year-end clearance sale is going on right now. Check out the best deals and the biggest selection of the year. We have brand new 2003 models that must move, and the all-new 2004 models are arriving daily. The end of the year at Kennedy means low financing, low payments, and big cashback savings on Ford, Chevy, Lincoln, Mercury, and Mazda. It's going on right now at all 5 John Kennedy locations. Stop into one near you or check us out on the web at kennedyauto.com.
For the last 100 years, Ford has reshaped an industry. This year, we introduced you to the only truck that's earned the right to be the next F-150. And now Motor Trend magazine hails this F-150 with its highest accolade, 2004 Motor Trend Truck of the Year, proving once and for all, leadership is in our mettle. And now for a very limited time, you can get up to $1,500 cash bonus on the truck that's revolutionized an industry, the next F-150. Look again at your Quality Plus Ford dealer.
Look at that. Heisman contenders. I was just wondering who's in the running for the Heisman. They called the Ball State calling the mascot a cluckhead. That's funny. I just called the Ball State calling the mascot a cluckhead myself. Wait a minute. I was just calling the Ball State Cardinal mascot a cluckhead myself. How did they know?
Saturday Night Eagles Fever has been brought to you by Turkey Hill's Eagles Touchdown Sundae Ice Cream.
And back live one more time. The key, of course, Eagles jump on top early. Make the Redskins want to quit. Here's the scenarios. If the Eagles win tonight, they get the NFC Eastern title, they get a first-round bye, and host a game in a couple of weeks. If the Eagles win and St. Louis loses tomorrow at Detroit, Eagles get all that, plus home field advantage throughout the NFC playoffs. But the big but, if they lose tonight and the Dallas Cowboys happen to win tomorrow, versus New Orleans. Eagles do not get the NFC East. In fact, they are a wild card team without any home playoff games this year. That's why tonight, simply put, is so crucial. We'll have the entire game here on Channel 6. Following that, Rob Jennings and Sally Ann Mosey and Bill Anders with Action News. Then it is Football Frenzy, live with Nate Wayne and Andy Reid and everybody else, as Eagle fans and the team hope tonight will be the night they get to the NFC Eastern Championship and the first round bye. But for now, live from Landover, Maryland, take a look at the people going crazy, getting set for tonight's Eagles game. Gary Pompa, live from Landover with Eagles Saturday Night Fever. Enjoy the game, everybody.
My wife says if I don't bring home a half gallon of Eagles touchdown Sunday, the call will be delay of game.
Eagles touchdown Sunday from Turkey Hill, the official ice cream of the Philadelphia Eagles.
This woman did a smart thing. She went to the 25th annual Toyotathon, the year's biggest sales event. So did he. They came for the best selection and great year-end values. Nothing could be smarter than grabbing one of 3 great deals on the #1 selling car in America, the Toyota Camry. Now get 1.9% financing or $750 cash back or a $199 a month lease. Come on, get to the 25th annual Toyotathon. Wouldn't you look smart in a new Toyota?
How about a little style? Would some power be too much to ask? A road-tuned suspension, 16-valve engine, CD sound system, the open lane.
This holiday season, get $3,000 cash back. Or lease a 2004 Grand Am SE solid value for around $199 a month. Residency restrictions apply. Call for details.
Boom, just like that. Pontiac, fuel for the soul.
Well, 'tis that season. This year, find some joy of your own, as well as special financing at Acura's Joy to the Road, now until January 5th, 2004.
There's a state where there's fun around every corner, where all cars are turbocharged, and there's a direct link between the right foot and a smile. Maybe that's why people who test drive a Saab usually buy one. This is the state of independence. Welcome.
The turbocharged Saab 9.3 linear sports sedan. Available in the state of independence for as low as $299 a month.
I just ate a bowl of Eagles touchdown Sunday, and it's very, 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 very good.
Eagles touchdown Sunday from Turkey Hill, the official ice cream of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Season's greetings from 6ABC.